Hello everyone, I'm here to give you a small idea about jobs in Canada in field of agriculture, because most people are texting me like what field which want to choose, where we want, which university we can go, and which program we can choose so that they can have better jobs after once they graduate. So based on my experience, once again based on my experience, I'm just making a short video just to tell you like in brief how the jobs in Canada be like, especially in field of agriculture. Look at my profile. I finished my bachelor's in Angry University in Andhra Pradesh, and after my bachelor's I worked for a few months as a development officer in a fertilizer company, and then I got an admit at McGill University. So I came here, I started doing my master's in bioresource engineering. Once again, bioresource engineering. So it's this program is more related to agriculture engineering. It's not plant science, it's more related to agriculture engineering. But my background is agriculture, like plant science. So why did my professor choose me? It's not my field. That's not where I have some experience. So why did my professor choose? Because the project he has, which is photosynthesis, is more related to us, like BSc agriculture, not BSc agriculture engineering. So he wants someone from agriculture background rather than engineering background to work on project photosynthesis. So it doesn't matter for me, the engineering doesn't matter, because I'm going there, I came here, I worked on photosynthesis. I did nothing about engineering. I didn't work on any instruments. I did not build any instruments or machines. I just worked on my project. So after coming here, I worked on my project. It's basically lab work. I don't have any field work. It's all in the lab. Basically I test chlorophyll pigments in different light intensities and see how it reacts. So I finished my first semester, and I started searching for job in the universities. So luckily in plant science department I got a job as research assistant, as a field research assistant. So now I'm getting into field experience. In this job I worked on different projects like strawberry production and forage productions. It's basically crop production field, like an agronomy job. We do small plot research trials, and we see how plants react with different spacing and so on. So now I got some experience in field level. I did the same job till I most of the time till I graduate. So now at the end of my degree I have two experiences. One is working with chlorophyll pigments, where I use different light intensities, which helps me to find a job in field of horticulture or greenhouse production, cannabis cultivation. Because what I did was I tested chlorophyll at different intensities. So most of the people in indoor agriculture, they see plants how they react with different light intensities and want to know which light ratio is good. So now I have some experience regarding that, so they might take me into the they might hire me for those projects. And now I also have a field research assistant experience, where I worked on field growing crops at field level at small plot and doing some small plot research. So now I have experience at field level too. So now I can choose two fields for my experience. So sorry, for my job findings. So I did the both. I applied for many jobs in cannabis productions and greenhouse technicians, greenhouse productions, so many. And at the same time I also applied for agronomy jobs, like a research assistant, associates in Bayer Crop Science, Corteva, Cargill, Syngenta, Synagri, whatnot, you name it. I applied for most of them, but most of the companies I did get more in, I get a good response from most of the universities. So I kept on applying. I got few jobs in startups, like growing strawberries at different light intensities, like indoor productions, and I got some from hydroponics, because like my project is kind of related to indoor production. So I got some from there. So I am at some point of time I am ready to take those jobs, but I did few interviews with some MNCs like Bayer Crop Science. So they kept me on hold. They didn't say me any response. And one day they called me and they said they want me to hire as a research associate. So I compared both the jobs, both the salaries, and I thought it's worth to take a job in MNC rather than a startup, because in MNC once you have that MNC in your CV or resume, it's very easy to find a job later on. So that made me to choose a job at Bayer Crop Science. Right now I'm working as a research associate at Bayer Crop Science. So I turned down those other companies or few startups, and also the salary, because the startups don't pay you as much as MNC pays. So that is also a factor to choose a job. So I did my bachelor's in agriculture and I switched my courses, like I came into engineering, but it doesn't matter. I went back again to agronomy because I worked on a project in plant science. So my degree didn't help me in finding a job, or my university has a very little role in playing job. It's because mostly it's your experience and your skills or whatever. Of course university has a little role, like at least for picking your resume from the crowd. It helps you to sustain those rounds, but at the end your university is not that important. So you can choose any university, any course, as long as it is related to your background. So please don't think this program or this university will find you a job. And finally, few people ask me about salaries, like is it worth to quit a job in India and come back here, study again, and then spend some time switching a job and then start a job? Is it worth it? Some people ask me. So I would say it's not about salary. If you have a dream or something like to experience a different country, or of course if you want to earn a little bit more, because you have some currency difference, even though if you earn less here, you'd make up more money compared to India because of the dollar ratios or whatever. So then you can come here, but think wisely, take decisions, because quitting a job here, coming here and becoming a zero once again, and then you have to start from scratch. So I don't know if it's worth it, but if you have such dreams or ambitions, then don't think of it. Come here, have a degree, and then start searching jobs. And salaries, how much a average agriculture master student earn once they graduate? I don't know if I am able to speak it, but like if you are in a MNC, like once you complete and then start some working in MNCs, suppose let's say like this, if you work in India, like once you complete your BSc or MSc and start working in India, let's say the average salary is like 30 to 50,000, in between those two salaries. So here you will earn like 4 times more that per month. Suppose if you earn like 50,000 there per month, here you might get around 2.5 lakhs per month in a MNC. I'm once again saying in an MNC. So that's the salary if you get into MSc. And yeah, choose it wisely. Once again, don't believe my words, I might be completely wrong. So do your own research, do your own findings, and evaluate all your steps and then take a decision. So I hope this will help you. And one last point, most of the people are texting me saying, hi bro, how are you? And for me, I don't like to reply for those, because like it's a matter of waste of time. If you have some question like how much does it cost to do a master's in Canada, hit me with the question. Don't say me like, hi bro, how are you? Because like I have to spend some time again replying, I'm good bro, how are you? So let's come to the point. I don't mind if you don't say hi, just ask question. And if you have like multiple questions, please try to incorporate all those questions in one message, so that my phone beeps only once, because like usually I might be sleeping when you are in your daytime, so please consider that. And yeah, and I will try to reply for most of the messages. I know I'm very bad at replying for messages or comments in YouTube, but see, this is not my primary importance. I have some other roles in my life, so I hope you'll understand. And thank you. Good luck with your admissions or whatever you are doing on. Thanks.